Hey guys, happy Thursday. Sorry I'm not in class again today. My son's still sick, and so I'm still at home with him. Yesterday in class, you should have accomplished two things. You should have done the analysis of a weather map, so you should have had your map done and then taken a picture of somebody else's that had a different number and then fill out the back, kind of making sure theirs was okay. And then that should have been turned in. And then there was a pop reading quiz, even though it was open book, so I didn't feel too bad about it, on tornadoes, because that's going to be our next topic. So I just needed something little to fill up some more time, and that's what I went for. So hopefully you did fine on those, seeing as how it was open book. I should see 5s out of 5s across the board. Right now, while I'm giving you guys a few reminders, go ahead and go to the district app store and look for the app called Show Me and get that downloading on your iPad. You're going to need that today. Or maybe, hopefully, you need that today. So today wasn't the day I was going to do that really cool thing I called an event, but obviously I'm not there to do the cool thing, so I postponed it till Monday. We're still going to do it. I put so much time into it, it's going to happen. And then a reminder, while your app is downloading, that tomorrow is a half day, and you'll only have your AM classes. So I won't, even if I'm here, I won't have a chance to see you. You'll just have your first, second, and third periods for about an hour each. And then I'll see you again on Monday for the cool thing. So that's some good news. Here we go. So the point of today's assignment is to kind of take a deeper look at how we forecasted weather before all of the great technology that we have today, like radar and sonar and satellites measuring movements and air pressure. I know my parents, and I'm sure if you asked your grandparents about some of these sayings, they would totally recognize them. My mom always said this one: red sky in the morning, sailor take warning, red sky at night, sailor's delight. She said that all the time when I was a kid, and it's pretty much true. Whenever she said that, I was like, oh yeah, the red sky in the morning does mean that we're going to have a storm today. And a lot of these little phrases that folks used were true and worked really well. Another one that is not as common: flies will swarm before a storm. And so you'll get a bunch of flies in your face all at once before a bad storm comes if you live somewhere that has a lot of flies. And so there's a lot of these different phrases that exist, and there's a bunch of them listed on today's Canvas assignment. So while I continue to give directions, you want to find the assignment on Canvas that's called 3-1 Old Timers Weather. And so far what you've done is downloaded, or at least started to download, the Show Me app. And now you're looking for the Canvas assignment that's called 3-1 Old Timers Weather. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a really short video that explains one of these kind of old phrases, and you're going to explain the modern science about it. And so the three apps that I recommend, you can use whichever one that you want to, is the new one that I'm going to tell you a little bit about today. It's called Show Me. We've used Apple Clips before. That's the one where it records you talking about it, which is fine. You can use cool filters and different stickers and things. And then of course there's always iMovie, where if you just want to put together some pictures online that you find, or also again you could do whatever you want to do with that. You will be turning in a movie. That's what the Canvas assignment is set up to accept, and that's what you need to submit. Show Me, what that basically is an app that records whatever you draw on your iPad screen. So it essentially opens up a whiteboard, and it records your voice, because you have a microphone on your iPad, obviously. And so you can talk and doodle and draw and explain your old-timers phrase, and you can do it with however you want to. Obviously, it wouldn't just be words. I just don't want you writing it out and then talking about it. You would be drawing pictures and explaining it, almost like teaching it to me. So I highly recommend the Show Me app for this assignment, but again, you're welcome to use Apple Clips or iMovie and get those submitted onto Canvas. So to recap, what is going to be the product? The product is going to be a short movie that explains one of these old phrases. You're explaining one of these old phrases. You'll turn it in on Canvas as a movie file. Sometimes there's troubles with this, and so we can work out those problems, but I'm pretty sure that because they're going to be nice and short, there shouldn't be an issue with submitting a short little video. When will you turn it in? That is actually going to make you happy. So today's Thursday. That's when is when you're going to start this assignment. You're going to be picking a phrase, and then you will be kind of starting to plan what you want to do in your video. Oh, sorry, I got a little on the wrong slide here. So it will actually be due not until Monday, so that gives you a whole lot of time. I hope that doesn't cause you to throw yourself a small parade right now. I don't want you using this class time to socialize and to sit with your friends and to talk about other things. You need to be working on this and planning this. Since there's no class tomorrow and I have the cool event, it's not planned for Friday, sorry. That's going to be on Monday now. You have lots of time to think about what you want to do, to play with the Show Me app, and figure out what's going to be the best solution for your phrase. What you should have in your video is this. You should have an explanation of what the phrase means. Address whether or not it's even true, because a few of the ones on the list on Canvas are not even true. They don't even work. And then lastly, what I'll be listening for the most is this part, is what is the modern science? So what does this have to do with the atmosphere? Does it have to do with air masses? Does it have to do with fronts? Does it have to do with maybe elevation changing? You're going to explain what topic or what piece of what we just learned actually explains why this phrase is or isn't true. So once this video is done, there's a paper that looks like this up in front by the sub somewhere. I hope they lay it out or maybe even tape it down to the table. One at a time, not in a big crazy panic. You're gonna walk up and sign up for one of the phrases. I don't want everyone doing the easiest ones, and there are, to be frank, some easy ones. You cannot have two names in a spot until all of the spots are filled. So there's two ways you can play this. When the sub says go, you can run up and get in line and try to get the one that you want, or you can wait for all 21 to get picked, and then sign up for the one that you want. That's definitely risking it, since there's probably be 6 of you who are going to try to do that, at least 6, probably more. And so pick one. Sign up for it. I will actually use this sign up while I'm grading, and so when I click on your movie, if you're talking about a phrase that isn't what you signed up for, you're not going to get a grade, you're going to get a big fat 0. And so make sure the one that you sign up for is the one that you actually produce. This is going to be a little grade. It's just going to be a 10-point grade, 5 points for accuracy, 5 points for creativity. And then so long as everything you say makes sense, you're good on accuracy, and as long as I see that you tried to do something unique, you're good on creativity. An example of not being creative would be using the Show Me app and just writing out the phrase and talking about it. You wouldn't get those 5 points. So this is a pretty straightforward grade, and you have plenty of time to do it. There will be a sign up for each class. So 6th and 7th period, make sure you don't sign up on the 5th period sign up. Help the sub keep track of that. And then that's it. So you'll submit that on Canvas as soon as you have it done. Hopefully I see you on Monday when everything is well back in my home life, everybody's healthy, and we'll do the really cool thing I have planned. I'll be on my computer throughout the day, and so if you have any questions about things, please email me, and I'll get back with you as soon as I can. All right, have a great rest of your day. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will cross my fingers that I get to see you on Monday. Bye.